Hi thoughts! welcome back to my channel. It's Ren. On the way in, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to see your girl. It's the freest and easiest way to support your girl. So go ahead, click around, click the buttons, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. So how you doing? How y'all day going? Let me know in the comments if you're having a good day, because every day that you're alive is a good day, as long as you so find a reason to. What I want to talk about today is being player one. How many people you know that they live life as NPCs in everybody's experience? To that I say, make it make sense. How are you not the number one head honcho in your own movie, in your own game? Like how? Like, I would think the efforts to not be is more than the ease of falling into being player one. So I think it's important to remember your power in every single situation that you face, that you come across. And I say this with the concept of self-love in mind. A lot of times us as humans, we can be kind of stuck in different feelings, stuck in emotions, stuck in patterns and beliefs that don't serve us. And then a lot of them are at the hands of someone else. And I say that to say, and I mean, it's at the hands of someone else because sometimes we'll find ourselves jealous of something or someone or something, or wishing we had this or wishing things were like that. And at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, it's cool to observe people's wins, but that doesn't take away from your wins. That doesn't take away from your triumphs. That doesn't take away from your experiences. And so it's important to remember that we only know other people's highlight reels. Not many people are posting about, thank you, people let me out, appreciate it. But a lot of people aren't posting about all the negative things that they're experiencing in life. They're not talking about the fights that them and their husband or them and their man had. They're not talking about the fights them and their mama had. They're not talking about the fight. They're not talking about the hard day that they've had. Most people aren't talking about, the fact that they, it's people aren't highlighting the negatives in their experience. Most people are not. Most people act like none of these experiences even exist. Like, how many people do you know that they're one person online and you know this person in real life? And so it's like, okay, I see your online presence, I see who you post to be, but I know you, I know the real you, and I know that you're miserable. We know so many people like that. I mean, I feel like we all at least know one. And I feel that a lot of times we can be so focused on the lack instead of being in gratitude for what we have, that we really just NPC ourselves in our own lives. And it's like, ew, yuck. Like, there's so much space to be you, and there's so much space to operate in love and fun and joy. And that's even with the responsibility of life. Like, mothers, people who, like, it doesn't matter how many hats you have on, you can always choose to be the leader of your own pack. And sometimes that pack is one deep. That one is you. Sometimes the pack is one deep. My hair has just been appearing thinner and thinner every single day. Child, the stress about took me out, y'all. I mean, it didn't about took me out, but it sure did take my hair. But it's okay, because we're like Wolverine and everything comes back, everything grows back. I call it back 10x. I'm trying to grow it to my behind, for real. But anyway, yeah, like, let's not be NPCs in our own stories, because there's enough NPCs for that. Like, no one's a starring role. Like, no one is the star in this movie. And the people that you have made the stars in this movie, they don't even know they're stars in your movie. They don't even know they're casted in your movie. So there's that. But yeah, like, let's not be NPCs. let's not be NPCs in anybody's movie, to be honest. I'm not saying come in and take over the place. I'm not saying that, but let your light shine so bright just because of who you are that you literally command every room you walk in. Like, have that level of confidence with yourself. And you don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to be anyone in particular to exude this confidence and this energy and have this magnet in life. Like, you don't need that from anybody. Like, I just think that it's so important that we just focus on the good things that are happening in our lives and just bask in that and really just be player one. Because the thing is, when you're player one, you don't realize all the level ups that you experience within that. Because when you're player one, you're the one going on all the missions. You're the one rescuing the princess. You're the one. Over and over and over, you're the one. And with these experiences that you're gathering along the way, these things become your superpowers. They become your superpowers. And you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you never give yourself a chance to experience that as player one. NPCs, they're everywhere. You don't have to be one too. Isn't there enough already? There's enough. There is enough. So, I mean, let's not love yourself enough to choose yourself. Let's start loving ourselves down. Like, let's juicify our lives. I'm serious. Let's juicify our lives and find ways to love ourselves down. Find pleasure, find play, find all the things that highlight that you are in fact player one. Like, we can take that controller back. I know we done handed it off sometime. Like, every now and again we done handed it off, but it's your turn again. Take it back. Say, it's mine. It's my turn. Yeah, and don't let anybody tell you any differently. And if somebody has a problem with that, so what? No matter what you're gonna do, no matter what you do, somebody's not gonna like it, and it doesn't matter on what level it is. Somebody will be mad the way you wear your drawers. It's like, so what? Somebody will be mad the way you put pants on or a shirt. Somebody will be mad the way you take your shirt off. Like, you can't please everybody. So let's not even try. Let's just please the one person that matters. That person's you, in case you did not catch that vibe. But yeah, that person is you. So let's just, dang, traffic's already traffic. Let's just focus on that. Let's just focus on all the ways that you could show up. Should have got something to eat before I got out here. But so that you can show up and show out and be your best self. Like, that doesn't have to look in any particular way. Like, just so you know, like, perfection does not exist. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. Even people with, so much money that they couldn't spend in this lifetime or the next, nobody is perfect. Nobody gets out of here unscathed. So, might as well do what you want to do. Be player one. Go ahead, customize the character. Make them look like you. Give them a nice outfit and pick out their package or whatever that thing is called. Oh, slow down. Yeah, pick out the package and all those things, and really just kind of do your big one. Do your big one in life. I mean, you only got one. You might as well make it something that at least makes you happy. There's enough put on this earth that man has changed from God's divine purposes, and so there's enough to pull us down. So make the best of it in the ways that you can and allow yourself to flourish. Like, really become your best self, and that's mind, body, and soul. Your experiences, your money, all the things, but you're here to be great. So don't be anything less than. Are you the NPC in your life? If so, it's time to go ahead host auditions, and you need to show up for every role. Don't show up for every role, but no, you need to go ahead and put up a flyer and say, you know, this movie set is shut. We're opening a new movie now. Around here, baby, you can live your dream life. You are going to create a life that you are so in love with. I ain't playing with you. So go ahead, get this in a work in, get ready, buckle in, and just get ready to thrive. Like, why not? All we got is time, so let's make the best of it. Let's make the time that we have here worthwhile, okay? So if you forgot to do it on the way in, on the way out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And